Soy Joshua.
Soy Banco.
Bancos.
Bancos.
Bienvenidos, Bancos. ¿Cómo está?
Muy bien.
Excelente, Calvo.
Tú y yo.
Sí, sí.
Odd places.
Oh.
Going wild. I don't know how to say that.
Vamos loquísimos.
Loquísimos? All right.
Sí.
We'll go with that. Josh. Water. Water.
Water.
What do you think of water?
Yeah, I like it. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's the source of all life.
The amount of drinking water on our planet, the amount of drinking water that is easy to get to, from my understanding, is like 2%, 3%. It's very low. And that pool of water is getting smaller and smaller because we're contaminating it.
Well, we're pissing in it, yeah.
Pissing is okay.
Pissing in a pool. Yeah, but not the drinkable water.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, so the water, I feel, let me just jump right in. I feel is the...
That was a great pun. You're just going to jump in and you're going to dive right into this, aren't you?
I'm going to dive
Splash
right in.
around. Don't
80s,
make any waves, though. Do not make waves.
The 80s, 90s, 70s, when we had oil and OPEC, and that was all about oil. That was it. I think that the new OPEC of the future will be water, and I think, here you go, you ready? Canada has the best water.
So WPEC. All right.
Instead of OPEC. Nice. Yes.
And you think Canada has the best water?
I think Canada has the best water, yeah. The cleanest water, the water that's
better than Zephyr Hills right here?
Better than Zephyr Hills, yeah. Zephyr Hills is just one little place down into the ground. One spring.
One spring. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you determine what good water is, first of all?
Okay.
You say the best water, but what is the qualification for good water?
Okay, so potable water is water that you can drink.
Without dying immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potable. Okay. So our water comes from the sky, it's rained, and it's probably the best water we can get. Most of it, as long as we're not close to acid rain issues.
Well, yeah.
A lot of pollution in the air. We don't have that. So, I mean, we're working with a lot of variables here. Now, that water comes down, hits the earth. The earth basically...
Filters it, doesn't it?
Filters.
Through sediment and rock.
The earth is the ultimate in the filter. Goes through the soils, goes through the sand, gets down to an aquifer on the bottom. We pump out of the aquifer through our wells, and that water is pretty good. I mean, some of that water you can drink immediately and not have any problem, dysentery problem, or any amoebas. There's no sunlight down
bacteria.
there. It does not create bacteria. However, I mean, they have found bacteria down there. The point is, it's pretty clean water. The earth is just creating clean water for us all the time. You ready? Which is a beautiful thing. Thank you.
I do have a question, but yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Hit me with the question.
I just want to know, what does pure water taste like? This is a big debate.
Okay. Here's the thing about pure water. You ready? H2O is very volatile.
What?
Volatile.
That's not volatile. It's a stable...
It wants to grab.
No.
If you just have straight H's and O's, they want to grab onto something.
No, not H's and O's, but H2O.
Right.
Like actual water molecule wants to grab onto stuff?
There is
like
one of the
electroaffinity?
ends.
Okay.
Maybe the O. The O and the two H's are on this side. This O wants to grab something.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Which makes it very volatile, which means if you have pure water, pure H2O, anything that's around, it's going to grab.
So if you try and drink pure water, what would happen? Would it suck all the minerals out of your body?
You have to get it to that point where you drink it. And by getting it to the point where you drink it, it's in the air, so it's grabbing stuff in the air. It's grabbing from everywhere. So to drink pure H2O is
through a straw, so it can't hit the air. I mean, there's
straw,
got to be a way.
Whatever pulls from the straw. This is my understanding. My limited knowledge of water. And
you are a water expert, so I have to give you.
Well, no, I'm not. Believe me, I'm a very small Padawan little guy, little Star
You're like the mini Yoda.
I bought a filter. It was like, it's not a Brita. I think it's a Chinese kind of And basically,
It's Alberta.
when I was,
That's true.
it sounds like a Heistrala, something like that.
Heistrala? I like that.
Something.
Sounds
And,
Swedish.
and it basically, when I was reading about it, they said, if you get pure water, whatever. If you're in it's in a plastic bottle, it's going to grab something from the plastic. So you can be eating PCPs or whatever. My point is, it has to be alkaline, I guess, a little bit,
Okay.
so that when you drink it, it's not grabbing stuff before you drink it. There you go. My point is that water is the key of the future. Look what's happening in the West right now. Look what's happening in California. Arid, dry, no rain, very little rain. Fires are going to be hitting sooner than normal. My point is, what do we do?
You're right. I actually fully agree with you. So it's no longer Texas gold, which is oil. It's now going to be Canadian gold.
Yes.
So no more Canadian bacon. We're not worried about that. We're worried about Canadian gold.
Maple syrup.
That's the future.
Maple syrup, yeah.
Well, here's what's interesting.
Okay.
I just looked into our future this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what our future is called?
I don't know.
It has a name. It's called Venus.
Really?
Do you know about Venus?
Is Venus Venus?
Venus is the second rock from the sun. We're the third.
Okay, yeah.
Venus, on the surface, it's about 880 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Because humans live there.
No. It has 98% of its atmosphere is carbon dioxide. They think about 750 million years ago, there was water on the surface of Venus. Carbon dioxide, for some reason, formed. We don't know why.
Yeah.
And it caused the greenhouse gas effect, and it evaporated all the water off the surface, gone.
So Venus.
Because it's so hot.
Yeah. So Venus is our predecessor. Predecessor? Yes.
Or our future.
Oh wow! It's our predecessor
It could be our future.
and our future at the same time. Holy smokes!
It's kind of like a look into our future because the planet's about the same size,
Really?
same topography. It's very similar as far as everything else, but it's got carbon dioxide and atmosphere.
And we're looking at 750 million years from now.
750 million years ago, they think it had water.
All
So
right.
yeah,
So we got about 750 million years, right?
yeah. And look, I'm not worried about my grandkids. I'm worried about me. What if I live that long?
You always come back to you living forever, which
Hoots,
Hey,
until you can prove to me I have to die.
I got it.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
with
do it.
you. We've argued this point. Okay, all right. So it is the water issue that we're talking
is.
about.
It is.
And I'm talking about in our country, it's the water issue. Okay. We live in Florida. We just entered the rainy season yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we do? What do we do about the water system?
Well, like with oil, we store oil.
Okay.
And we sell it, we refine it. How do we store water without it going bad? How do we start commoditizing it and keeping some and selling it later for a profit? Isn't that what America does?
Okay. Let's look at water. Let's look at oil. So oil is stored in big containers, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Barrels.
Barrels. Also big tanks.
Yes.
And tankers.
Tankers
Yeah.
that spill all over the ocean floor. Yay.
Okay. It's
Pipelines.
okay if water did that though, right?
Yeah, water can spill, but
Yeah.
we don't want oil to spill.
All right. So my thing is, why don't we do the same? We store the water in those same things. You with me on that? And I'm going to make my house as an example. Where I live, I have a 2,500 gallon tank.
Okay.
Collects rainwater. Okay, that gives me, if I have Airbnbers, it gives me about 22 days of water before
Unless they're big showers. You never
Yeah.
You know that makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
The hour shower.
The hour shower. Yes. Okay. So I have a tanker, a tank that holds my water. What if we converted the oil tankers into water tankers and hold water?
We can do that. But do you ever feel bad that you're preventing your lake from filling up? Because you're trapping water, other people trap water. All of a sudden, all this rainwater gets trapped and doesn't flow into those aquifers.
I am not.
Are you not doing more harm than good? How do
I
you
am
balance
holding
it?
like 2,500 gallons. You know what? truth be told, I have a 1,400 gallon tank also, and both of them are rarely full.
You water hoarder, you.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. In other in other states, you cannot do what I'm doing. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd Places. Going
I roll.